want to talk about staying in your own lane. How staying in your own lane will actually grant you some peace. It actually uh, will allow you to release burdens that are not yours to carry. That's what I've been doing. Staying in my own lane because I'm bored of the same bullshit by the same people in the same situation. So I just say, yeah, I'm staying in my own lane. If something doesn't have anything to do with me directly, I don't interfere. I don't I limit my reaction to whatever it may be. That's what I do. And on that note, I just keep it simple. I really do. I just keep it simple. Simple enough for me to maintain my peace. Because what I realized or noticed is that a lot of times we're involved in other people's relationships, their disagreements, their dramas, and then allowing someone to vent to us. Sometimes it's not good either. It's like instead of venting to me or talking to me about a personal situation, why not discuss it with the person that you have the issue with? That's where I am. I'm not getting involved. I haven't been getting involved in other people's relationship because it's theirs. I'm not going to interject my advice or opinion or whatever as like I used to. No way. Because I know that certain people and situations are not going to change, and it's the same bullshit that it has been for years, for decades, for a lifetime. So, and I'm bored of it. I'm bored of, it's like a broken record. It's like it's the same old thing, but the only difference is that everybody's getting older. And it doesn't seem like many are actually learning the lessons from it. Not many are willing to truly do the internal work and accept accountability and responsibility for their part in it. So I stay in my own lane. And someone someone I know has been saying that, yeah, they have a strong opinion about, honoring, your parents and, you know, but my whole thing is that not every parent is the same. Not all parents are the same. And it should be one of those things where, honor those who are honorable. Just because someone has given you life on this earth doesn't mean that you continue to accept their disrespect, their abuse. You don't continue to allow them to overstep the boundaries that you've set. You allow them to use you and try to manipulate you and control you through guilt and shame. No, that's not okay. So it's kind of like, sometimes you just can't tell people anything, because my whole thing is let that be. Let people handle their own relationships. That's between that person and their parent. That's between those sisters. That's between them. Why do you need to get involved and then stress yourself out because they are not behaving or moving or doing the things that you think that they should be doing? And then, you get upset. People get upset because you've interfered into something that is not yours to interfere with. Like, you're picking up burdens, taking on burdens that are not yours to take on. I'm trying to sit down, but I'm trying to move the bugs that are not, it's not, again, our burdens. We take on things that are not for us to take on. Like, you can have siblings, and every sibling has a different relationship with their parent. And a lot of times you want things to be harmonious or whatever, but it's not. And at what point do you actually stop and say, that's between them, I'm tired? No one wants to give in, no one wants to truly heal, or maybe one person does and others don't. It's different. For each situation is different, but the whole point is, what does that have to do with you? What does that have to do with me if it doesn't directly involve me? And yes, if it's a family dynamic, whatever it is, it can affect you because of two people that you care about just not getting along. But at some point, you just have to say, enough is enough. I don't want to be a part of this bullshit. I don't want to be a part of the unhealthy living. I don't want to be a part of this because it doesn't directly affect me. So staying in your own lane, laying down the burdens that are not yours to carry, actually will bring a lot of peace. And I can tell you that it has definitely brought me more peace and more calmness in my life, because I'm not interjecting myself into somebody else's business that doesn't really concern me. And for those who continue to insert themselves in someone else's relationship or situation, and they find themselves stressed out or whatever, that's because that's not yours to carry. And they'll eventually find out, as I saw it firsthand, that, yeah, this isn't good for my health, my mental health, my physical health. This situation, these people are stressing me out, so I'm gonna back up. Yeah, that's what I've been telling you. Anyway, stay in your own lane. You'll be grateful that you did.